I got a dope guest. She's an artist, songwriter, performer. She does her thing all over the city. She goes by Nina Lanae. What's the word? How you doing?
Yo, I'm doing good. How about yourself?
I'm doing good. Hey, thanks for coming on. I appreciate the time. You making time to get on. Appreciate it. So we're gonna jump right into it. So how did it feel to be on the cover of the Trench Smoke magazine? How did it feel to get that recognition? Like, how did that feel?
Oh, well, it felt good. It felt good to get recognition anywhere, to be honest. I'm real humble with it, though. It doesn't make me, but I'm like, yeah, it feels good to be seen.
For sure, for sure. That's dope, man. I see you've been doing your thing for a minute. I've been looking on your page. I see you've been doing your thing. You've been very consistent. You definitely got a good voice. You can sing good well. I see you perform a lot too. So like, what's been your favorite performance so far? Like since you've been doing your thing.
My favorite performance. Let me see. Because last night, I ain't gonna lie. Last night performance that was a big performance. It wasn't that big, but it touched me because I kind of moved around and I like kind of touched everybody in the crowd while I was singing the "Lean on Me" song, and it kind of reminded me of this karaoke that I did, and I won $500 for. And I did the same thing. I went around just passing people the mic. Matter of fact, that was my favorite performance. I went and I won that $500 at the Taste of Chicago for the karaoke contest, and I sang that song, "Love Never Knew What," that song. And I ended up passing the mic to, it looked like she was probably 4 years old, but she was singing. And I was like, hold up. And I passed her the mic. That baby tore that mic up. That was like one of my favorite performances. I hate that I don't got it on video, but that was my favorite.
Man, that's dope, man. Man, that's dope. That's fire, man. You say you had the baby even going crazy singing. That's what's up.
Man.
I feel like that was something that was meant to happen though. So like, you've been doing your thing for a while, been very consistent, been going crazy. Definitely got a voice. So like, what does music mean to you? Like, and when did you start making music though? Like, what got you into it though?
Yeah. Okay. So for me, music to me, well, specifically my music, or anything that involves creating is basically like a way to shape your own story. Like I recently released a poem that I made, and it was a poem that I made about my mom that helped me to get through some of the struggles that me and her had, and it basically helped me to forgive her for some of the things that she lacked when I was growing up. And that forgiveness, it was basically a poem to myself from my mom explaining why she did what she did and why she was going and what she was going through and everything. And I was like, damn, that like I literally shaped my story. I gave myself closure so that I can move on, so that I can keep going and keep being the best version of myself. And that's what creating is to me. That's what I feel like. That's what creating is to everybody. It's a way to keep going, a way to express, And when did I start making music? I started making music when I was 9. My mother's boyfriend at the time, he was writing music a lot, and he had a studio built in his apartment right next door, and he wrote a song for me, and he never finished it. So I tried to finish it myself. Back then I wasn't that good, so I didn't finish it either, but I got a decent amount added to it. But after that, I was like, yeah, I think I want to do this. I want to start writing.
Yeah, man, that's fire. To piggyback what you said about your situation with your mom, like, and you basically talking about like expressing yourself through music. I feel like music could be like therapy for a lot of people, man. For real, we don't, like, especially a lot of artists that been through stuff. It's like a good way to vent about your problems. If you don't want to talk to nobody about your problems, feel me? You want to put it in your music and help out. So I definitely feel you on that. I respect that for sure. And it's definitely good to forgive people for you though. Feel me? So you feel me? Because when you don't forgive people, you keep the hurt inside. Feel me? Like it make you even a worse person. You feel me? I don't know how to explain it. So man, keep doing, like I said, man, you doing your thing for real. So like, what shows up in your music the most? Hustle, pain, or celebration to you though? In your opinion though, like.
When I listen to it, and my mama even say this, I write my best when I'm in my feelings, when I'm hurt. So, and I've been working on that recently. I know what really shows up in my, matter of fact, I wouldn't even just say hurt. I know love, a longing for love, that shows up in my music a lot, and growing through love, that shows up in my music a lot, and some pain in there. Yeah, but all around love. I hear that a lot in my music.
For sure, man. I feel that definitely. I feel you on that for sure. Love is definitely important. I feel like love is what's missing in music, especially these days. So, so what? So what you dropping next? Like, what kind of music can we expect from you this year? Are you dropping like a project, or do you got some singles coming out? Well, what you got coming for us though?
I'm working on a project. It's going to be my first ever project. If I'm being real, like I have a hard time being in the studio. So I'm trying to work on that, being in the studio more. But I'm definitely working on a project with my own music. I'm also working on some features with other people. So that's definitely going to be dropping very soon, within the next couple months, if I'm being real. The feature that I'm doing, we start recording the video for it. Was it tomorrow? Matter of fact, tomorrow. So yeah, we actively working on that. But on the side,
Oh,
I'm working on my own project, an EP.
for sure, for sure. What you gonna name the project? Like, how many songs can we expect on it? What you got? What you gonna name it though? We
I
got to
don't
get that
even
exclusive.
know yet, because I gotta see what all songs that I put on it. But like I said, it's really a lot about love, love, and growing through love. And I wanted to have a very, very deep meaning to it. And for this to be my first project, I don't know, like, because I'm still figuring out how to get it done. But um, I just know it's gonna be dope. It's gonna be super dope. It's gonna be real heartfelt, and it's gonna have a lot of different genres of music in it. Like, I don't just sing one specific genre. Like, one of the songs I'm gonna add on it is like a Delta blues
Okay.
like song. So yeah.
You know what's crazy? I just seen you working on like a country song. I think you posted it on your story. I was paying attention. I'm like, man, that sounds pretty dope. Like, man, so like, where did your versatility come from? Like, how did you become so versatile though? You feel me? Like, like very well rounded though.
I feel like that has a lot to do with I was big on watching movies as a kid. I actually am working on acting as well. But I did accents a lot, watched a lot of different types of music, different type of movies that involve music. Like, one of my favorite music movies is the Ray Charles, and I feel like my sound for that song kind of, like, I brought the Ray Charles out of me in that song. So that's actually one of the songs that I'm gonna put on my next project.
Okay, man, that sound dope, man. That sound fire too, man. That definitely sound fire. It was sounding pretty good. So I can't wait to hit a project. I know you're gonna go crazy on it.
You
So
know it.
my next question for you is so like you've been doing your thing for a while, man. Like I said, you've been consistent, you've been going crazy, you can sing good, you can sing very well. Like, what advice would you get us to like somebody that's trying to start off, like, and do their thing, that's scared to do it?
Ooh,
Like,
the advice that I would give, like, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. So, and what I mean by that is, take your time with it. Fall in love with it. Fall in love with the process. Celebrate the small wins, because you don't have to be Beyonce right off the bat to build, or to sound great, or to create good music. And it's not all about the sound or how great it sounds. It's about what you're releasing, what you're expressing. That's why, like, I try to fall in love with my music in different type of ways, because it's an extension of you. Your art is an extension of you. So whatever you do, celebrate it, because that's you. You feel me? And like I said, it's a marathon. Take your time with it. Fall in love with every stage of it, because it's going to get better. There's always room to get better. And if you keep that in mind, that it's always room to get better, you'll realize that there's no need to rush. There's no need to beat yourself up for not being the best, because there's better than your best. And you're going to reach that too.
yeah, I definitely hear you on that. It's definitely good to celebrate the small wins. 'Cause a lot of people be too hard on themselves. They be too hard on themselves, and then they be putting themselves down. When really they got it good, they've been doing their thing. You gotta sometimes you gotta praise yourself. You know, gotta be proud of your own self. So I definitely feel you on that. That's real. So like I said, man, you've been going crazy. You definitely going crazy. You definitely one of the best singers I heard for real in a long time. You got a good voice. So what impact are you trying to have, like, as an artist, when it's all said and done? Like, when the curtains close, when it's done, like, what's the impact?
The impact. Well, one thing I try to, if I said I had to, if I was to have a brand or a lane, it would be authenticity. Like, I just want to show people that it's all right to be messy. It's all right to be authentic, because a human experience is not going to be perfect all the time. And some people like to like bash you because you're not perfect. You know, you don't got it all together. And I'm like, no, no. Some of my songs, when I go back and listen to it, I'm like, dang, I was in a very hurt place, and the message that I was trying to send was not the message. But you know what? I'm gonna release it anyway because it's a part of the process. And like I said, when you're learning to live this life, to be human, it's gonna be messy, and that's the main thing that I want to show people. Like, if be authentically you, be authentic or go home. Go authentic or go home. And I hope that reaches anybody else that's trying to be an artist, or anybody struggling to just be themselves. Be authentic. Be yourself. Be yourself. Nina Lanae told you. Anybody else? Yeah.
Man, that's real though. Definitely gotta be yourself, man. Like, cause when you be yourself, like life become easy. I'm trying to find life become easy, and then people gonna respect you. The real people gonna feel it. So there's gonna be somebody out there. It's gonna be somebody out there that connect with you, that can relate to you, that can feel you. So like, so you definitely not wrong with that for sure. So like, I know you've been writing songs for years. You've been doing your thing. So what's your favorite song you wrote so far as an artist? Like, you have one song that you wrote. Like, if you pick, like, if out of all the songs you wrote, or give me like your top two. You can't give me
My
one.
top two. Now, if I'm being real, every time I write a new song and I fall in love with it, it becomes my favorite song. So right now, this Delta Blues song that I'm working on is my favorite, and the second one is it's one I recently just wrote, and I called it Selfish. It got a nice little groove to it. It's real soft and sweet, and it sounds totally different than the Delta Blues song, which is also going to be on my project. But I'm making a dance and everything to it, so that's why I really like it, because I'm, expressing it different ways, not just with singing, but also with moving. So, and I got a big plan for that song. So it's definitely Selfish, and the Delta Blues one I'm calling Rockin' My Boot. So Rockin' My Boot and Selfish.
Man, I can't wait till the project come out. You saying like you sound like you about to go crazy, man. I can't wait. You got different sounds, different genres, different sounds. So
Absolutely.
Like, what's your creative process like? Like when you're in the studio, like do you work at home and then go record, or do you write in the studio and record? Like how do you do it? Like, what's your process like?
So most of my songs I wrote by myself, but recently I have been forced to write music around other people and in the studio. And let me tell you, it's an interesting process for me, especially around other people, because I'm used to writing my music by myself and alone and being free with it. It feels kind of uncomfortable when I'm around other people trying to write my music, because I can be a perfectionist myself. So when I'm in the studio writing around other people, I'm all over the place. Literally, I'm on the floor, I'm upside down, I'm laying down, I'm doing yoga poses, I'm screaming, I'm like you'll catch me, like, if I'm ever in the studio with you, I'm literally just, it's hard to contain me. It's like, what's that? I'm like a Tasmanian devil. I'm all over the place.
Okay, I feel it. I feel it, man. I feel it though.
That's just my process of trying to get it out, because it's like I got a lot in me, but I'm feeling restraint. Like, I can't get it out because there's people watching me. So I try to force myself to get it out in whatever way I can by being all over the place.
For sure, I definitely feel you, man. I really feel that. When I be working on my music, I'll be loud. I'll be super loud. I ain't gonna lie. That's why I like being by myself. Yeah, I'll be too loud. Like one time I was working on a song with my cousin. He's writing his verse. I write my verse. He's like, I can't even write. You so loud. I'm like, bro, this how I write. But but I definitely feel you on that. Everybody got their own creative process. Everybody process is different. So I respect it.
Absolutely.
So what's your favorite thing about being an artist though? Like what's one thing? What's your favorite thing?
My favorite thing about being an artist is being on that stage, being seen. I got a saying that art, because when I present my art, I'm literally, when I'm presenting myself, I'm presenting my art. And I believe that art is ambiguous. And that means a lot of people will view it differently. And it's like a big rush, because that's scary. It's real scary to think that people don't see my music the way I see it. They don't see my performance the way I see it, or all the work and the effort and the fear and everything that I put into it. But everyone is entitled to their different point of views, and I fall in love with that, because there are people who feel that I might need a little bit of work, and you know what, I can use that to grow. I got people that really just enjoy it and just love it. I have people that came to me crying because of my voice or because of a performance that I did. So it's like all the being able to take in all the different points of views of my art is like it's amazing. But it doesn't compromise how I feel about my art, because at the end of the day, my idea of my art is always going to be my idea. I knew what I was doing when I went out here. I knew how I felt about it when I went and I did it. Everybody else's point of view is just something added onto it. But it's like, it's beautiful to experience that.
Yeah, I definitely feel you on that. Like, you definitely gotta love yourself, love your music. You gotta like. I feel like when you feel your art, everybody else will feel it. You feel me? And everybody paint their canvas different. Like you said, everybody view people different. Everybody view people art different. Everybody canvas is different. So the way they paint their pictures. So I definitely feel you on that. Man, I want to thank you for coming on. I appreciate you. Hope you keep doing your thing, man. Thanks for putting on for the city. Thanks for having a great voice, great talent. Keep doing your thing. I wish you the best. Shout out my girl Nina, Lanae. Let's get it.
Thank you,
love. Appreciate it.
For sure.
All right, for sure. Have a nice night. Day.
You too.